Threw us out of H-Town, 97.9 The Box, the Madd Hatta
Morning Show.
All right, we got some true fighters in here from WWE, and one of the biggest fans of WWE is sitting right beside me, and that would be JQ.
Yes, indeed, man. We got
no matter
NXT.
what he does.
Yes, indeed. We got NXT champion Drew McIntyre in the building. How you doing, brother?
Oh, fantastic.
And we got superstar AJ Styles in the building.
There it is.
Man, just won the belt too, man.
Just won it, man. Fresh off the win, you know, had to beat Jinder Mahal.
Woo.
Done it in Manchester. It was the first time that the WWE Championship has changed hands in the UK, so it's kind of a big deal.
Man, so it's a big weekend. Y'all got 4 big events going on this weekend. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in Houston or anywhere else. Like 4 back-to-back events. You got the NXT going down tomorrow at Toyota Center War Games. And you know about War Games. That used to be a big pay-per-view back in the National Wrestling Alliance days.
Watch your hands.
2 rings. You know what I'm saying?
You get real friendly on
This
my
year they used to have a top on the ring, but this year they're not having a top on. It's 2 rings put together.
Well, they can explain all that. They sit right here.
Drew, you're going to be taking place there, and all that. Tell them about the War Games, man.
Well, the War Games, it's not taken place for 20 years now. Yeah. There's a reason, you know, the possible violence level, it does get a little extreme. It's used to settle blood feuds. And, you know,
this sounds real nice.
Yeah, we used to have a roof on it, but, you know, that kind of limited the creativity and the crazy stuff the guys could do. So, you know, in 2017, the guys are a little more crazy. There is a chance people are going to fly off the top of that cage. There's 2 rings side by side, surrounded by a cage, and 3 teams of 3 are going to be in there kicking the crap out of each other.
How afraid are you guys usually when you do these fights? Because no matter what you say, you guys can really get hurt doing what you do.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, technically I'm not in the War Games, so I'll be dodging, jumping into the cage and stuff, but I'll be very excited to watch it. I'll be defending my NXT title against Andrade Cien Almas. But, you know, any match you go into, you know, you don't think about it. The more you think about things like that, the more likely you are to get hurt.
I got you.
You go in there, you know, you're trained to the level you're at, you give it 100%, and you know, you just hope you come out unscathed.
As often as you guys fight, how often do you have to train to keep to the level of fighting that you do?
I think that we, at least for me, I train 5 days a week. I got to get in the gym, do my thing, keep up the cardio, all kinds of stuff like that, find out what my body can or cannot do that day due to the impact that it takes weekly. So, yeah, I mean, just you do what you got to do to maintain, you know, your performance, you know, whatever that takes.
And before getting to all this, did you realize that it would require so much work? Like, even before getting into this, doing what you did as a fighter, it required a lot of work. But to maintain the level of fighting that you do.
Well, I think the older you get, the harder it is to maintain, which sucks. Because the older you get, the less energy you have to maintain it.
Right.
So, you know, it is what it is. But if you still have that drive, man, and you can still do it, why not get in the gym and get it done, man? And heck, you can look good in the meantime.
What were you saying to yourself before you even started doing this? What was this to you? What did you say? Why did you want to go into doing this right here? Like, what was that? What happened that one day that said, you know what, this is something that I actually think I can do?
Well, I think that, you know, when I was watching it in, you know, like 98, when everybody was watching it, 96, 98, 90, you know, all that, I thought, man, I could do something like that, I think. You know, little did I know how much time and effort goes into what we do. And you never stop learning. And right when you think that you've learned something, well, it's time to learn something else. There's always something to learn. And when you stop learning in this business, it's time to get out. But, yeah, I just thought that, you know, maybe it's something I had the potential to do, but first thing you do is got to find a place to get trained, which is a lot more difficult than it sounds, because there's a lot of shady places to get trained and they don't train you in anything.
I've never heard that before. Yeah, I've never even thought about that. You do have to. There has to be a special place where you guys have to go to learn this before you can even get accepted on the level of WWE, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. And like AJ said, there's so many people out there that perhaps didn't do too well themselves because they weren't trained properly themselves, and they went out and started a wrestling school, and they should not be showing anybody anything. So if you want to take up this job, just do your research. The internet's a heck of a thing. I'm not so technically, technology savvy like AJ over here, but just do your research online. Make sure you check out somebody reputable. They've got a good reputation. Look at the talents and the students they've produced, and you can find out who's in your local area, because it is everywhere across the world now. There's somewhere you can train your local area with a good reputation.
And what made you want to get started doing this as well?
Oh, it's
want to beat the crap out of people.
Yeah.
But you wake up one morning like, man, I just love a job where I can just beat people up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Scotland, so we just fight and drink. So yeah, that was pretty much my like. How am I gonna parlay this love of fighting and being Scottish into something? I saw WWE on the television when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I always talked about wanting to do it. I was always Drew the Wrestler, but that's an American thing. And I started early. I started at 15, and by the time I was 21, I was the first ever Scottish guy signed to come to America. And I just had tunnel vision. There was never anything else I was going to do, and I'm proud to be doing it. I'm proud to be champion.
Man.
Yeah.
So Drew got the big match at War Games, and AJ Survivor Series Sunday is going down. You're the WWE champion, and you're going to be going against your Universal champion Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm gonna take down the little guy.
What a fun sentence to say. And then Sunday I'm fighting Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a crazy match. How you preparing for that match, man? Because that's huge.
I mean, how do you prepare for Brock Lesnar?
Man.
I'm not sure how you do that. I'm just gonna take the, make the best of my opportunities. With the 285 pounds, that a guy that has that much muscle mass is gonna require a lot of oxygen.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can dip and dodge a little Muhammad Ali on him and see what happens. And, when the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Then, we get right now. After we finish Survivor Series, I told we had 4 events. Then we go into Monday Night Raw, which is going to be crazy at Toyota Center. Then Tuesday, we got SmackDown Live. This is a beautiful thing.
It's a big weekend, man. It's a big weekend. And tickets are still available.
Yes,
tickets
yes. Starting at 20.
For what shows and what time, and then, where can they get the tickets from? Do you have all that
Ticketmaster.com.
Okay, all right. Well,
actually, HoustonToyoCenter.com. Let me
please get it right.
Yeah, let me get that right. Yeah. We're gonna wait. They have a different ticket little thing up in that thing.
I don't know what that just meant right there, but can you tell them again? Don't think that y'all just don't understand it like we don't either. But again, man, it's great to meet you guys. I always find athletes that do this. I find it interesting, and mostly because people don't really realize the sacrifice involved in what you do. They watch it at home and they enjoy what you do, but there's a huge sacrifice and things that you have to give up to do what you do. But if you love to do it, you do this. Because I know you have families and you're away from them so much. Like, you're all around touring all the time doing all this. And, you put your body under a lot of pressure. So I just admire athletes. And a lot of times, I think when we admire our athletes, we don't realize the sacrifices that they make to do what they do. Not just for themselves, but to give us these incredible shows that they give us. To show you what you can do with your body and your mind when you put it to this kind of test. So I just admire you guys and what you do, man. Good luck to you guys. This is going to be a big week for you.
I appreciate it, man. It's worth it. The sacrifice is worth it in the end.
Your family never gets mad at you guys like, we need more time.
My family?
Yes.
Oh, man. Dude, I've been married for 17 years, and I've pissed her off all 17 years. This whole performance that we put on. Because, I got 4 kids.
Yeah.
So they take advantage of mom because dad's not there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times all right, put them on the phone. Hey, man, what are you doing? There's a lot of that, dad having to be dad on the phone.
Yeah.
But, like I said, you work hard now. You enjoy it later. And that's what it's all about. My kids don't know any difference anyway. I've been doing this their whole life. So, in a couple of years, I'll be able to catch every football game, every baseball game, every basketball game, whatever cheerleading, gymnastics, whatever they're in.
A couple years?
Couple years, man.
I want to see you fight more, man. Come on.
Man, I'm 40 years old.
He said a brother got to take a break a little bit.
You still fight like a 20-year-old, though. You still got it. You flying off turnbuckles and everything.
Well, when you're this size, you got to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not 6'3", 285 pounds. That's Brock Lesnar,
Man, we got Drew McIntyre in the building, NXT champion, WWE champion, AJ Styles. Don't forget, it's going down all weekend long. Tomorrow, Houston Toyota Center, NXT TakeOver War Games. Then Sunday, we have Survivor Series, one of the biggest pay-per-views. Yep. And then Monday, WWE Monday Night Raw. Then we finish it up Tuesday with SmackDown Live, Houston Toyota Center. Tickets starting at $20. Get it at HoustonToyotaCenter.com. So make sure y'all are definitely in the building.
There it is. And congratulations. Good luck to you guys. Good fighting.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having us. I appreciate, the respect you have as well for the job. What we do in the ring is such a little part. It's cool, you have that appreciation.
Huge right here. I need to get some of that. That's what I'm like, man, how can I get that size?